Hi, everybody. Sorry, I was too busy whistling. Welcome to the happiest quiz on earth. I am Edith Bowman. You may know me from TV, radio, sometimes pop up in podcasts, but what I have been doing for the past few weeks is spontaneously bursting into the unknown, which I shall continue to do until the end of time. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Disney UK's Facebook page for our weekly quiz, which has just been the best fun. And this week, I'm going to take you on a magical carpet ride around the whole wide world of Disney and Pixar. I'm going to be testing your Disney knowledge on the most exotic locations, far-flung places. We'll be sunbathing with Olaf, surfing in Hawaii with Lilo and Stitch, who you can see behind me as well there, all from the comfort of our own homes, which is where I am and where I am every week. You are in for a treat tonight as well, because we are going to be joined by Georgia Toffolo, although we all know her, of course, as Toff. She's got a great question for you guys coming up a little bit later on. Now, tonight, there are 42 points up for grabs, but it's not all about the points. It's about making sure that we have a really good time. So are you ready to travel off, us travel buddies together into the wonderful world of Disney and Pixar? I've got my notebook, my lovely, every quizmaster, you know, has to have one of these. So I feel prepared and ready. Let's take our virtual holiday, shall we? And we're going to head into round one. Oh, now this is a lovely question to get us started off with, because we are going to head off down under to the dentist surgery in Finding Nemo. Now, an easy start with, not in terms of the question being easy, but, you know, a nice, easy kind of into the first round, first question. So the dentist surgery in Finding Nemo was in New Zealand. Is that true or false? And for a bonus point, if you can remember, you could tell me the address of the dentists. So the dentist surgery in Finding Nemo was in New Zealand. True or false? And for that bonus point, can you tell me the address of the dentists? There you go. Question one. Question number two, we're now going to hop on over to Africa and visit those lovely lions at Pride Rock. I'm going to play you a short clip from The Circle of Life. Don't sing it. I want to sing it, but I won't, because I might well give you some of the answers. However, I've removed 4 words. So they have been honked out, but you've got to tell me, you got a point for each one. There's 4. Which words have been honked out? So have a listen to this, and you'll hear the honks over the words, but what are the words that are missing? Have a listen. It's comedy. It's good, isn't it? It's like one of those old school like bike horns with a black sort of thing that used to be should we hear that one more time? Let's have another go. Have another listen. Give you a little clue there whilst you jot down the answers. So there are 4 words that we're looking for, 4 points. There might be a repetition in there. Just a little clue for you. Okay, that was question 2. Question 3, I don't know about you, but one of my favourite things about going on holiday and going to new places is the food. Love it. I love trying new food from all over the world. So this next question is food related. How is your knowledge on Disney dishes? So which films did these foods feature in? There you go. 3 pictures of delicious, maybe slightly scary looking foods. So here is our very first dream come true question of the night. I've got my clock at the ready to start the clock. So here we go. This is a nice one to start off with for our first dream come true question. Where was Lady and the Tramp set? Okay, the timer is on. So it's a multiple choice, even better. Was it Rome, Italy? Was it B, London, England? And was it C, Missouri, USA? Next up, we have the fabulous TV personality, Georgia Toffolo. Of course, we all know her as Toff, to give us a question. Toff, what's your question for us, my love?
Hi Edith, and hello to all of you at home. I am so excited to be here with all of you beautiful Disney quizzes. Now, my name is Georgia Toffolo, but you might know me as Toff. And I grew up completely and utterly in love with Disney. I always remember watching the films that were set in far away magical places and thinking, I want to live there so badly. So my question to you is, if I could choose one Disney location to live in, which one would it be? Here are 3 clues. Number 1, to reach this destination, you'll need to dive to the deepest depths of the earth. Number 2, the dress code is Tails and Shells Extravaganza. Number 3, this is a magical location that you'll immediately want to make part of your world. If you think you know the answer, write it in the comments. I'll be watching. Good luck. Back to you, Edith.
Thank you, Toff. Toff looks like she is in some beautiful, fabulous, exotic location. So there we go. Any ideas where you think her chosen exotic destination, Disney destination might be? Get your answers in the comments, Toff. Thank you so much for that. So how do you think you did then in round 1? Was it trickier than climbing Mount Olympus, or did you finally go the distance? Let's take a look at the answers to round 1 then. First question was, the dentist surgery in Finding Nemo was in New Zealand. True or false? Oh, it was false. It's in Australia. Of course it is. And you had a bonus point as well to guess the address. If Dory can remember it, then so can you surely. The bonus point, the answer was 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney. 42 Wallaby Way, Sydney for that bonus point. Why is it that I can remember that address? I think it's just because it's so part of the film. You're on that journey with them. Do you remember it was written inside the goggles? So good. Right then, that was question number 1. Question number 2, we played you a clip of The Circle of Life from The Lion King, and I asked you to see if you could fill in the missing words that we honked out. Sorry, that was a terrible honk. Let's see what the missing lyrics were. Till we find our place on the path unwinding in the circle of life. So there we go. It was place, path, circle, and circle. I told you there was a doubling up, didn't I? Yes, I did indeed. You want to hear it? Let's have a listen. There we go. 4 points up for grabs. Place, path, circle, and circle were the answers that we were looking for, my friend. And next up, food. How is your Disney food knowledge? We showed you 3 pictures of food, and we wanted you to tell us which films they featured in, and you got a bonus point if you could also tell us what the food was. So here are your answers. Picture A was Ratatouille from Ratatouille. B was from The Emperor's New Groove, and it was spinach puffs. And C was Snow White, the fabulous Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, and the apple. It's brilliant, that, isn't it? Proper like Halloween vibes, that. I like it. Brilliant. Congratulations if you managed to bag yourself 6 points for that question. Next up, it was our first dream come true question. And we asked you, these guys, what city was Lady and the Tramp set in? You had a multiple choice of A, B, and C. The answer was Missouri, the US of A. Right, let's get back to Toff, shall we? And find out about that location she was talking about. Toff.
I'm back and I'm here to give you the answer to question number 5. I asked you to guess what magical Disney location I would choose to live in, and did my clues help you figure it out? The fantasy Disney location I have always wanted to live in was Atlantica from The Little Mermaid. Well done to everyone who got that right, and good luck with the rest of the quiz. Enjoy! Back to you, Edith.
Right then, I am going to show you some Disney landscapes, a bit like postcards really. You've got to tell me which country and Disney film they are from. Be 8 points in total. So there we go. We got 4 Disney landscapes. I want to know which country and Disney film they are from. Let's take a trip to the beautiful island of Polynesia, one of my favorite Disney films, Moana. I love this film. I'm going to show you a clip from Moana, and all I want you to tell me is what happens next. We love the chicken Hei, don't we? Hei's a brilliant character, proper comedy genius from Moana, and Moana's kind of trusted sidekick, really. Let's take a look at this clip, and I want you to tell me, what does Hei the chicken do next?
Hei.
What does Hei do next? Come on. Go on. Think about it. Think really hard. What does he do next? That's all we want for that one. Now, to our next location, we're going to travel by boat because I would like to test your knowledge on Disney captains. Now, before I play these 2 clips to you, we just want 2 captains' names and maybe the film that they're from. I am going to give you a couple of clues. One of them is an animated captain. The other one is a live action captain. So let's first hear Captain A.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Ooh, he sounds scary. Why are all the captains scary? Should we hear that one again? Let's listen again. Captain A.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
Which captain is that? Who is it? What's his name? Okay, let's hear Captain B.
All right, men. Range 42.
Range 42.
Elevation 65.
Elevation 65.
65. Love that. Let's hear it again. It's just brilliant. It's the sidekicks as well are always great. Here's Captain B.
All right, men. Range 42.
Range 42.
Elevation 65.
Elevation 65.
So there we go. Question 3. 2 captains, please. Off you go. Come on, we can do this. Whilst you're maybe still thinking about that, I'm going to move on to our next dream come true question. You have 60 seconds to answer the question for our dream come true question in round 2. Here we go. What is the name of this city? Simples. What is the name of this city? 60 seconds is on the clock. I'll leave that up for you just to inspire you to come up with the right answer. Get those answers in the comments. Right, last question in this round. How is your princess knowledge? Princess knowledge you're going to need next week. But right now, we're just going to do a bit of a warm-up. What do these 4 princesses have in common? So, we have got Elsa and Anna from Frozen. We have got Ariel from The Little Mermaid. And we have Princess Jasmine, the gorgeous Princess Jasmine from Aladdin. What do the 4 princes have in common? I'll give you a clue. It is all about geography. What do these 4 princesses have in common? There we go. Right then, that was the last question in round 2. Should we take a look at the answers for round 2? Find out how you did? Let's do it. Earlier on, I showed you 4 landscapes, a bit like 4 postcards, and I wanted you to tell me, in fact, which country and which Disney film they were from. So let's take a look at the answers. There were 4 of them. The first one was Mulan in China, Pocahontas in America. The Fabulous Castle was from Brave in my homeland of Scotland. And D, 101 Dalmatians. Now we're taking London or England for that one. There we go. 8 points up for grabs on that one. Good luck. Hopefully you did well on that. Next up, yes, it was back to Moana and Hey Hey, the comedy chicken. What did he do next? What did he do next? Let's find out, shall we?
Hey Hey?
He screams, of course. Such a good scream. Such a great scream. So he screams. That was the only answer that we were looking for. Right, for our next question, it was all about captains. I was looking for the names of 2 captains. How did you do on this one? Let's hear Captain A again.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one.
You best start believing in ghost stories, Miss Turner. You're in one. Captain Barbossa from Pirates of the Caribbean, of course, played by the brilliant Geoffrey Rush. Very scary indeed. Why are captains always scary? And Captain B, let's hear Captain B.
All right, men. Range 42.
Range 42.
Elevation 65.
Elevation 65.
Of course it was. From the beautiful and brilliant Peter Pan, it was Captain Hook. Fantastic. Right then, next up was our second dream come true question of the night. I simply asked you to name this city. Were you able to do that? The answer, of course, was the brilliant Zootropia. 4 princesses. I asked you what they all had in common. It was Elsa, Anna, Ariel, and Jasmine, and the answer was all their homes begin with the letter A. Anna and Elsa, Arndale, The Little Mermaid, Ariel from Atlantica, and Jasmine from Agrabah. There we go. That was quite a tricky one, I've got to say. There were 13 points up for grabs in round 2. How are you getting on? Right, I mentioned about next week's quiz. Next week's quiz, ladies and gentlemen, it's all about princesses. Oh, yeah. We are all going to celebrate our inner princesses and bring them to the surface and let them celebrate. So maybe you want to let us know who your favorite princess is immediately. Maybe you want to think about it between now and next week. You definitely want to get some fancy dress out ready for our Princess Week next week. And we'll be testing you on your knowledge of Disney princesses, which, you know, there's so many to cover from all the Disney films, and also just in terms of how awesome they all are as well. They've all got their own personalities. They've all got their own perks and their traits, but they're all brilliant, and we're looking forward to celebrating them with you next week. Right, let's move on then, shall we, to round 3. So I thought for our next question, we would take a little trip out of this world and explore a new fantasy Disney destination. For this question, you need to guess the film based on a sort of a short reenactment. However, do you know what? I thought I'm going to need some help for this. So I invited my very good friends, Will and his sister Tilly, to help me out. So you're going to watch these two do these most brilliant reenactment of films, and you've just got to tell me what films they're reenacting. So first up, let me introduce you to the fabulous Will and his reenactment.
Hello, Disney fans. I'm Will and I am 9. What film is this?
How good is Will? Thank you so much, Will. Any idea what film Will was acting out there? Yeah, I think you got it right. Okay, over to Tilly. Tilly, give us your reenactment.
Hello, I'm Tilly. I'm 7. What's this movie? Grrr. I'll fix it.
Oh, that was great. There's a little extra clue there from Will at the end. 2 films we're looking for. Any ideas what they are? Yeah, brilliant. Thank you so much, Will and Tilly. Those were brilliant. They'll be back in a bit to reveal what films they were reenacting. Now, I heard a rumour that Olaf finally got the beach holiday of his dreams. The only problem is he loved it so much that he wouldn't go back to Arndale. So Anna and Elsa need your help to find Olaf so they can bring him home. So take a look at this picture and see how good you are at finding out where Olaf is. And then let me know where you spot him. If you spot him, he's very good at hide and seek. Can you spot Olaf? And then just describe where you see him. If you can see him. He's very good at hiding. Can you see him? I know that you're all coming up close to the screen there just to peer at it to see if you can see him. So good. That's question 2. Right. I'm going to take it away on to question 3. Now, I'm going to be your kind of online travel guide. Now, I'm sure that if when you get in thinking about going on holiday, you might do a little bit of searching online to look at reviews and things. So I'm going to give you some fake reviews of Disney destinations. And you've got to tell me what location these fake reviews are describing and what Disney film they are set in. So I'm looking for the location in the film from these fake reviews. So let's have a look. And there might be some clues floating about. So pay attention. Here is fake review 1. A, in fact. Spent a week in this palm tree island paradise. I learnt to surf with a weird koala and spent a wonderful evening watching traditional local dancing. But there were too many out of this world tourists for my liking. So what location do you think that is describing, and what is the Disney film that it is set in? So that's location A. Let's have a look at location B. See if you can work out what this is. My friends and I had the time of our lives getting down to jazz in the vibrant streets of the city. When we finally stopped dancing, we ate gumbo, watched the sunset, and then I nearly kissed a frog. Oh my goodness. So what fake location is that describing, and what Disney film is it from? There you go. 2 points for each of those, A and B. Good luck. Right, question 4. I'm going to show you a map. I love maps. 3 locations have been pointed out on this map, and I would like you to work out which film is connected to that location. So 3 films, 3 locations, match them up, and I will give you a bonus point if you can tell me the names of the locations on the map. So you've got A, B, and C, and then you've got Brother Bear, the Aristocats, and Oliver and Co. So which one, A, B, or C, is Brother and Bear set? Which one is the Aristocats set? And which one is Oliver and Co set? And then can you tell me where A, B, and C is? 6 points in total up for grabs for that one. We'll leave that up for just a second, just so you can work it out. I'll do a couple of, no, do you know what? I'll leave the comments because we've got our dream come true question coming up next. So just, there we go. Question 4. Quite a lot of information there. I think you're going to be okay with that one though. Okay. There we go. Let's move on then to question, our next dream come true question. This is our final one of the night. 60 seconds then to answer this one correctly. Put your correct answer in the comments and you'll be in with a chance of winning that Disney bundle of DVDs and Blu-rays. Right, this one. Let's head to the west of the US with A. And can you tell me which of these films is not set in America? Not the west of the USA, just the whole of the USA. So one of these films is not set in America. What is it? Good luck, everybody who put the right answer in the comments. We will reveal the winner in just a second. We're going to get Will and Tilly back to share the answers to question 1 first. So let's say hi again to the fabulous Will and find out, Will, What was the film?
The film is Monsters, Inc.
Of course it was. Monsters, Inc. Will was being Sully. He was opening the door, scaring his little sister, who then screamed. Brilliant. Fantastic stuff. Right then, Tilly, what about your film?
And the film is Wreck-It Ralph.
We're gonna wreck it. Of course it was, because Will was being Fix-It Felix. That was brilliant. I love that. So well done. Monsters, Inc. and Wreck-It Ralph were the two films that we were looking for. Question number 2. We asked you to see if you could find Olaf in that lovely postcard of the loungers on the beach by the sea, beautiful ocean. But where was Olaf? Were you able to find him? He's very good at hiding. Shall I show you where he was? Look, have a look at this. Cheeky monkey. He was hiding under the palm trees on a sun lounger. I tell you what as well, he's a little bit pink. He could definitely do with a little bit of sunscreen. Always important to wear sunscreen. So there we go. Point for you if you got that right. Next up, it was those fake destination reviews that I gave you. How did you do with that one? That was fun. This is a really good one as well. So first up, I said, spent a week in this palm tree island paradise. I learnt to surf with a weird koala. Spent a wonderful evening watching traditional local dancing, but there were way too many out of this world tourists for my liking. What was the answer? The answer, of course, was Lilo and Stitch, Kauai, Hawaii. Point for the film, point for Hawaii. However, if you did put down Kauai, then you should feel very, very good about yourself. At location B, my friends and I had the time of our lives getting down to jazz on the vibrant streets of the city. When we finally stopped dancing, we ate gumbo, watched the sunset, and then I nearly kissed a frog. Ugh. Did you get this one as well? Of course you did. It was, of course, New Orleans in the USA from Princess and the Frog. Well done. Did you spot the hidden clues as well? So the dates for each review was the release date of each movie, and the reviewers, cousin Randy 406, were characters from the film. See, lots of hidden bits in there. Right, our next question, question number 4. It was the map with the 3 locations, 3 films that we asked you to match up, but then also if you could tell us where those 3 locations were. So let's take a look at the answers. So first up, location A was the Aristocats, and that location was Paris. B was Oliver and Company, and that location was New York. And C, Brother Bear, was Alaska. I've always wanted to go to Alaska. 6 points up for grabs on that one. Well, let's get our third and final dream come true answer and winner. I gave you 4 films and I asked you which one was not set in America. And then you also got a bonus point if you could tell me where that film was actually set. So 2 points. Here are the correct answers. The film not set in America was Pinocchio. It was set in Italy, of course. And hold on a second. Our final winner of the night is Zoe Louise. Well done to you, our final dream come true winner of the night. Join me then next Thursday, 7 o'clock, where we'll be covering none other than Princess Week. All things princesses will be covered. So very much looking forward to celebrating all these awesome girls that we have seen in Disney movies over the years. Now, earlier I told you I would take you on a magic carpet ride, but I didn't tell you that I'm going to take you on a magic sing-along ride. So all fans of Aladdin, we're going to do a whole new world. So sing at the top of your lungs. Maybe you can send us some pictures in of you singing along to this one. I'll see you back here next Thursday night at 7 o'clock. Aladdin, take it away.
A whole new world, a new fantastic point of view. No one to tell us no, or where to go, or say we're only dreaming. A whole new world, a whole new world. That's where we'll